Yo, guys, what's up? We finally have March Madness. Okay, I'm recording this Sunday night, so it is Selection Sunday today. We have the bracket right here. We are ready to go through it and choose who we have taking it home. Okay, I'm going to get right into the video real quick, though, guys. Please do go ahead and subscribe. It's literally free, takes 1 second, helps me out a lot. Also, hit the like button, and I'm going to be spamming the channel with a bunch of March Madness content. So if you guys like March Madness, you like college basketball, hit the subscribe button. You do not want to miss the March Madness content I'm going to be spamming the channel with. So please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Help me out. But let's just get straight into it, all right? No messing around. Obviously, we're going to start over here in the East. So our number one pick is going to be UConn. That's simple. 1 versus 16. We're going to go pretty quick. I don't want to explain every single pick. It's kind of just, a pain. I don't want to do that. It's going to take forever. But the next one, we're going FAU. I like them over Northwestern. That should be a good, close game, though. Next, San Diego State. Oh, I didn't even know you could do that. Nice. But yeah, so we're going to go San Diego State next. And then we are going to go with Auburn. So Auburn, I really like. I think they're a super good team this year, being very underrated right now in most brackets. But we are going to take the upset right here. I think BYU is going to be the first upset of the bracket that we see in this top left right here. Personally, that's just what I think. You have to throw in some upsets. It's March. It's March Madness. You have to throw in some upsets. So that's the first one we're going with. And then right here, some of you guys might not like this pick. I like Drake in this 10-7 spot. A lot of upsets happen in the 5-12. You see a lot in the 10-7. I love Drake in this 10-7 matchup against Washington State. We're going with Drake. Next, we're going with Iowa State. And then let's just start back up at the top here. So obviously we're going UConn again. And then here we're definitely going Auburn. And then right here, Illinois for sure. They got Shannon. Terrence Shannon is just a demon right now. So I like him to carry their team there for sure. Next, we're going to go. And sorry if I'm flying through this, but no one wants to watch a long video. I know you guys just want my picks real quick. So we're just going to keep flying through it. Iowa State. Okay, Iowa State's a great team. I think they're super, super underrated. So I'm definitely taking them here. But unfortunately, I think UConn is just still by far the best team in the country. I really do. And it sucks because it's March Madness. I want to take more upsets, but at the end of the day, I have to just do what I think's right. You know what I mean? I can't just choose people because I'm like, I don't think there's enough upsets, so I'm going to throw them in. I think I do know one of these regions. I think it was the South. Yeah. Wait, sorry, maybe not. I think it's the South or the Midwest. I had a ton of upsets, so that should be fun when we get to that region. Next, we'll go with the West here. North Carolina, the number 1 seed. I don't love them as a number 1 seed, to be honest. But we're going to go with, here, let me see, actually. I did my bracket earlier just so that I didn't have to, I just didn't make any mistakes in this video. So I have it right here. I think I went, okay, so I did. I ended up going Michigan State here. So we're going to go Michigan State there and then St. Mary's here. I really do like St. Mary's. I think they're being overhated right now. Not overrated, overhated right now. So I like St. Mary's in that spot. Love Alabama in this spot. And then I think I go New Mexico here. I do. I go New Mexico here. I think Clemson is a good team. I think they are slightly overrated. I like the 11-6 matchup here. It's less about me thinking Clemson's bad. It's more about me liking New Mexico. I think New Mexico's been underrated this year. They got a couple studs on their team. And in March, we all know that it's all about who can take over, who has the players on their team that can take over in these games. I don't think Clemson has those players when it comes to Clemson versus New Mexico. I think they match up very well, and I like New Mexico in that game. That's why I'm choosing that upset. Next, we're going Baylor. Okay, they're not losing to Colgate, all right? They're not losing to a toothpaste, okay? Stop it if you think that's what's going to happen. You're wrong. I'm sorry. Okay, Arizona, Nevada. I love Nevada. I think Nevada is such a good team, and to be honest, I might take Nevada over Arizona. I might do it. North Carolina, Michigan State. God, this March Madness, guys. I'm telling you, this is going to be the best March Madness in so long. It really is. The transfer portal just made every team so close in skill. skill set. So it should be the best March Madness in a while. We're going Baylor here. And then, so I did end up going Baylor and Arizona. And it's just like, that's just so boring. 1-4-3-2. What are the odds of that? So we're actually no, I'm calling it. We're going Nevada to upset Arizona. Okay, a massive upset here. Nevada to upset Arizona. That's what we're going with. And then we're going with Bama to beat North Carolina. I like Bama over North Carolina. I think Mark Sears and the boys get it done. And then Baylor here, obviously, and then Baylor there. So I do like that. I had Arizona winning against Nevada and then losing to Baylor the next round anyway. But I do like Nevada a lot, so we're gonna stick it out with Nevada, and then let's go to the South. So we're going with Houston here. We're going with Houston for sure, obviously, and then here Texas A&M for sure. This is one of my more confident plays. Obviously, I can say that all I want. It's March. At the end of the day, no one knows what's going to happen. There might be a 1 seed that loses at some point, like in the first or second round and gets upset. We never know, but I really do like Texas A&M over Nebraska. I think they definitely win. The only thing I stress on would probably be the fact that Nebraska has Tominaga. If you don't know who that is, they call him the Chinese Steph Curry is what they call him. I'm not making that up. I swear to God, on my mom's life, I'm not making that up. That is his nickname. This dude can come out, especially in a March Madness, can come out and drop 7 or 8 threes in a game. So that's the only thing I worry about, especially in March Madness. Threes are deadly. So that does scare me, but we're still going to Texas A&M. I think they're overall the better team. Yes, so this is the region I was talking about with a bunch of upsets. James Madison 12-5 upset. Let's go. Okay. Yeah, we're going to James Madison 12-5 upset. We're also going with Duke over. Okay. Duke over Vermont. Now we're going NC State over Texas Tech. Okay. If you've been watching NC State, their big man, their Zach Randolph looking guy is a dog. Okay. I think that's a great game. Should be really fun. Texas Tech might take it. I'm a little worried about that game. But at the end of the day, if it's a close 50-50 up in the air, we're taking the upset, right? It's March Madness. Why not? Next, we're going with, obviously, Florida. I don't think it matters if it's Boise State or Colorado they play. I think they're winning regardless, so it doesn't really matter. And then Marquette here. So we got Houston, Texas A&M next. I'm going Houston. You guys, if you don't know, I've been loving all year. I've been loving Houston and Creighton. So if you see Houston or Creighton on this board, you know they're going to keep going, all right? Excuse me. Sorry. Okay. So Houston right there. Here we go. Oh, did I go James Madison? Oh, that's so tempting, isn't it? I can't do it. It's Duke. It's Duke in March. I can't do it, okay? Kentucky, NC State should be an amazing game. That might be one of the best games in the entire tournament, but we're going Kentucky. Next, Florida Marquette. We're going Marquette, but then we're going Kentucky, okay? I think Marquette's good. I don't think they're that good. I think Houston beats Duke. I think Houston. Okay, this is my problem with Houston. And I know I've been saying this, and that I've been loving Houston, but at the same time, the reason I love Houston is because they have an amazing defense, right? One of the best defenses I've seen in a while. My problem with them is their defense is so good that their offense really is not up to par at all. It's just not. And in March, everyone knows it's all about the offense, right? It's not all about the offense, but the offense plays a massive part. There's so many situations where it's great defense, better offense. And so I'm worried about Houston, especially against a team like Kentucky that can just come out like a flamethrower and just hit every single shot. The starters can, the bench can with Rob Dillingham. I get really worried when I think about Houston, Kentucky. I really do. I would be nervous picking this game. If you guys also have Houston, Kentucky in this spot, I would be nervous. If it's Marquette, 1,000% I'm taking Houston. I'm not even thinking twice. Pretty much against any team except Kentucky. I think they just match up really well. I'm still going Houston just because I've been with them all year. I can't switch up now, but I do worry about that. So now we're going Purdue, and then we're going Utah State. I love Utah State. I think the whole Mountain West is super underrated this year, and I just love the Mountain West. McNeese, nobody wants to see McNeese this year. Everybody knows this is a 12 seed that nobody wants to go against. They are a great team. They only have 3 losses this year. Their team's great. Their coach is great. They have all the pieces. Gonzaga does not look like Gonzaga of the old years. They really don't. They're not a horrible team, obviously. It's just for Gonzaga's standards, they're really not at the level that they usually are or that people would expect them to be at. I love McNeese, and it's a 12-5 game. Give me McNeese all day, okay? God, this is hyping me up. I cannot wait for March Madness, guys. Oh, I can't wait. It's on Thursday. Oh, my God, I can't wait. But, yeah, we're going McNeese here. Then we're going no, we're not. I'm sorry. We're going Samford, actually. Back-to-back upsets. This is the region, actually, that I had a bunch of upsets. I have Samford for Kansas's injuries. They have a lot of injuries. They're not a super deep team, so when their starters are out or even if they're injured, they're playing through it. Their backups aren't great. They're not a deep team, and I think in March you can't have that. You have to be perfect in March. There's no excuses. You have to be perfect in March. Samford can take advantage of that, then it's over. If they could take advantage of it early, it's over. Next, we're going South Carolina. It would be super fun to just pick 11, 12, and 13 upsets, but it's not going to happen. South Carolina against Oregon, even though Oregon is a great team, guys. It's just, I have some mental block where I can't pick Oregon if I just picked McNeese and Samford. It's just a mental block. But if you guys are picking Oregon, I totally understand that. So Creighton against Akron for sure, Texas for sure, Tennessee for sure, no question, except St. Peter's. God, I hope St. Peter's wins, but I highly doubt it. Next, let's go. We're going Utah State, guys. All right, throw up the U. The reason we're going Utah State is because Purdue, I'm sorry if you're a Purdue fan, y'all can't win in March, and you guys know that, and I know that, and the whole country knows that, especially Utah State, okay? So when you guys go against Utah State and you lose that game, just think back to this video, guys, okay, and say, wow, that dude is a genius, okay? Ghostlocks is a genius, and he knows what he's talking about because Purdue cannot win that game. They can't win in March, okay? They might win this game. They're not winning the next game. It literally doesn't matter. So then we have McNeese. Okay, I was just talking about how much I love him. I like him way more than Samford. So we're going McNeese against Utah State. God, I hope this is how this plays out. This would be amazing. Creighton, Tennessee. Then we're going Creighton. I love Creighton. I think Tennessee, Connect is an amazing player, one of the best in the country. However, this is his first March. We don't know how he's gonna play. And we have seen him play in March. He just played in the SEC playoffs or whatever, and he didn't play very well. They lost. He got crapped on. So I'm not taking Tennessee. I'm taking Creighton. I love them so much. I'm not a Creighton fan, by the way. I just watching their games. I just think they're an amazing team. And then McNeese versus Utah State. Not sure who I'm going with. Who did I go with earlier? You make a bracket and you think that's going to be your bracket, and then you just keep changing things. But wow, okay, so I went McNeese over them. No, I can't do it. I'm going Utah State over McNeese there. And then we're on to the Final Four, guys. Right? Oh, sorry. Then we're taking Creighton, obviously. Now we're on to the Final Four. Okay. UConn, Baylor. UConn, Houston, Creighton. Creighton. I think their offense finally comes around. And this is the matchup that I've been obsessed with, that I've been talking about for like a month now, a little over a month at this point. Creighton, Houston, my two favorite teams. And we're taking Creighton. We are. And then, I know, guys, boring answer. I don't care. Obviously, it's March. Anything can happen. You really never know. But at the end of the day, you have to pick only one team. You can only pick one team. If I have to pick a team, I'm going to pick the best team in the country. They're just too consistent. They're too well-rounded. And if I had to put all my money on a team, it's going to be UConn. They have the best odds to win it, and I think there's a reason for that. I don't think you need to overthink it too much and pick someone else, although you can. But the one seeds they're pretty weak this year. North Carolina's a weak one seed. Purdue's a weak one seed just because how they play in March. Houston's a good one seed. However, their offense isn't there. I don't like them too much. UConn is just the most well-rounded team in the country, and it's not even close. So that's who I'm going with. And we're going to submit this bracket on CBS Sports. Oh, cool. Looks like I can win a car here. Yeah, looks like I can win a car, guys. All right, let's hope that was the perfect bracket right there. But anyway, guys, that's going to wrap up the video. Again, go ahead, subscribe, hit the bell notifications if you guys like March Madness. You want to see all the content I'm going to be spamming on the channel. And then also, real quick, guys, I do have my VIP picks. If you don't know what I'm talking about, these are for player props, daily fantasy. I have VIP picks on 50% off right now, okay? You guys can get all my picks for the month for 50% off. And this is the only time I'm doing it because I want you guys to get in for March. March Madness is the most profitable time of the year, so it should be insane. Go ahead and get that while it's 50% off. Other than that, guys, good luck with your guys' brackets. And then go ahead, drop comments on who you guys have taken it all. And yeah, good luck with your guys' brackets. I'll catch you guys later.